Maddie Wants New Clothes. Chapter 4. Stop in Time. Ding dong, ding dong. That must be Gran. I ran to open the door. What a terrible shock. Gran looked about 30 years older. She usually sparkles in bright colors. Now she was wearing a dress of dull brown. Her hair was scraped back. I hardly recognized her. She introduced her companion, Mr. Wilbur Goat. He looked as wrinkled and shriveled as a mummy. Alexander just gaped at Mr. Goat. Then Gran introduced him to Julian. "I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Toad," said Julian. My parents seemed unaware of what was going on. They just acted normal. My father told us to be good. My mother asked me to look after Angel Baby. We sat down at the dinner table right away because the toad was used to eating early. Gran started telling us his life story. I was so bored. I thought instead about the magic transformation taking place in the basement laundry room. The washing machine was creating clothes for Julian and Angel Baby. Abracadabra. I imagined myself in a store trying on all the clothes I like. New hip hugger jeans. I'd have to get rid of my tummy. I decided to stop eating. Maddie, please come back to the table. Your grandmother has an announcement to make. Gran stood up and raised her glass. Please drink to Wilbur's health and to our marriage. What? Gran was getting married? To that fossil? The news hit me like a bomb. Pow! That was the sound of an explosion. Everyone was so shocked that no one reacted, except Julian. It's because of taking pickiness and selfishness too far, and this applies to everyone. We did the laundry that wasn't dirty, and we didn't forget the soap, and please don't get mad at us. Under the circumstances, I thought Julian defended us very well. I had nothing to add. My parents, however, wanted to know more. They ran downstairs, followed by Alexander, Julian, and Gran. I was left alone with Angel Baby, who was drowsing off, and with Wilbur Goat, who was already snoring. I couldn't believe it. Yoo-hoo! He didn't hear. He went on snoring. I felt like startling him awake, but I didn't do it. Then I heard the others coming back. Do you know what had happened? There was so much laundry it absorbed all the wash water, and the soap turned into a kind of paste. The motor couldn't cope with the strain and it exploded. My mother looked as if she was about to explode too. But she kept her cool because she didn't want to spoil Gran's big evening. I didn't ask whether the clothes had shrunk. When you do something stupid, it's helpful if you realize it and stop yourself in time before you make it worse. The toad was finally waking up. Poor Gran. She'd die of boredom if she married him. Already she looked 30 years older. She was about to do something stupid, but she didn't realize it. I didn't understand her at all.